Hello everyone, Potato Breaker here, and today we're going to talk about the Sorceress in the now live 2.4 patch. Patch is now live and they released the patch notes. Most of the changes were in PTR. Any new changes I've highlighted in blue. I am doing each class individually to help reduce the length of the videos. So, Sorceress, Cold Skills, Frost Nova. Damage level scaling increased by about 25%. Blizzard, cast and delay will no longer share its cooldown with other skills that have cast and delays. Tooltip updated, now display cast and delay. Frozen Orb, the exact same thing as Blizzard. Frozen Armor, base duration increased from 120 seconds to 144 seconds. Shiver Armor, damage level and scaling increased by about 25%. Base duration increased from 120 seconds to 144 seconds. Chillin' Armor, damage level scaling increased by about 200%. Duration bonus per level increased from 6 seconds to 12 seconds. Chill length bonus per level for level 16 plus increased from 1 second to 2 seconds, matching Shiver Armor. Defense baseline increased from 45% to 60%. Defense bonus per level increased from 5% to 7%. Frozen Armor damage synergy increased from 7% to 9%. Chillin' Armor damage synergy increased from 7% to 9%. So these two are the biggest changes. They no longer share the cooldown, so you can cast Blizzard and then cast Frozen Orb if you want. With the Cold Armor skills, we want to further diversify them by ensuring that each has distinct advantages. After these changes, Chillin' Armor will have the greatest defense bonus and damage potential while still only triggering on ranged attack. Also, Frost Nova is receiving damage scaling improvements to give it more power while it was lacking in later game. You're still not going to use Frost Nova a lot. It's still a great skill. It's great for crowd control, but you're still not going to invest too many points into it. Just like the armors, you'll put a point into Frozen Armor, and that's really about it. Very few people put many more points into the other armors. Lightning skills. Nova. Static field synergy added. 5% lightning damage per level. Nova mana cost reduced. The initial mana cost is now 13 from 15. Thunderstorm. Static field synergy added. Plus 7% lightning damage per level. Duration baseline increased from 32 seconds to 144 seconds. Duration bonus per level increased from 8 seconds to 24 seconds. Tooltip updated to now display radius. Energy shield. Tooltip updated to display more information about the mana consumption and the telekinesis synergy. We saw an opportunity to add new synergies for lesser used lightning skills to increase their damage potential and create new skill build possibilities. Change for Nova is big. More damage, got the synergy, slightly reduced mana cost. Lightning is nice. Thunderstorm, it's not going to get used much, unfortunately. Fire skills. Inferno. Base damage and level scaling increased by about 75%. Also to compensate for the incorrect damage calculation in the past. Warmth synergy increased from 13 to 16%. Controls are updated so that the skill now casts in free form and no longer locks onto one target at a time. Mana cost baseline reduced from 7 mana per second to 4 mana per second. Range baseline increased by 75%. Blaze, damage scaling increased by about 60%. Warmth synergy increased from 4 to 6%. Removed synergy from Firewall. Now also increases run walk speed by 2% per level. Tooltip now displays blaze duration. Firewall. Cast and delay will no longer share its synergies with other skills. Tooltip updated and now display cast and delay. Meteor, exact same thing. Hydra. You can now spawn multiple Hydras on controller when holding the button down. Cast and delay removed. Limited max number of Hydra groups to 6. So Inferno, still not going to use it much. It does look cool, but it's still not going to be used a whole lot. Blaze is kind of cool, especially with the run walk, but Sorceress also has teleport. So it's still not going to be used a whole lot. Firewall, cast, and Meteor with the cast and delays. You can cast one and then the other. Especially, if you go in mixed with cold and fire, you can do your Firewall or Meteor, and then do a cold skill without the delay. Very nice. And you can actually use Hydra, although they did not increase the damage. They did in the PTR, and then they took it away. So we wanted to improve the lesser used fire skills and give more reason to use them. Inferno is receiving player control improvements with freeform casting like Arctic Blast and better damage scaling. Blaze is an often ignored skill, so we wanted to free up synergy requirements and provide more utility and power with damage increased with a new run walk speed buff for extra utility. Lastly, with Hydra, we wanted to improve the gameplay of summoning Hydras to make it easier to use skill in combat situations. The removal of the cast and delay and the new limitations on the max Hydras will maximum Hydra count achievable from before the change, but now players will have a much easier time to summon that amount. So all in all, some good changes, mainly with the cast and delays being removed. I wish they'd increase the damage of the Hydra back again. They gave it some extra damage from the synergies. Wish they'd do a little bit of that again, but oh well, it's still something. Anyways, comment down below on what you think of the Sorceress changes. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.